to share here, and this is the Sony Z2 or Z2. It's basically it, tuned up Xperia Z2, and there's no whole lot of surprises from your Z2 to Z3. So here's my full hands-on review on the all-new Z2. So kind of further ado, let's get right into it. So the Sony Xperia Z2 feels really high-end on your hand, and that's because mainly of those material choices and the build quality. So this feels really high-end, and the design, the material choices is really neat, clean looking. There's no crazy looking designs. The design is really classy, neat, good looking design. I'm really impressed with the design. Feels really high-end, feels really good. So totally classic Z2. And then you get to know there's a glass over back and front to prove those two IP certifications, waterproof and dust proof. Other than that, everything is really good. Now I have two mixed feelings with this phone. Sometimes what I feel, this phone grips very well, fits well in my hand and non-slippery, mainly because of this glass. Sometimes what I feel, this phone like sort of slips from my hand, and that's mainly because again from the back glass, which is very slippery most of the time, and I feel very slippery holding this phone. That's mainly because of these two glasses, front and back. But other than that, you can see aluminum band going on over here to improve those hand feels and sort of grippiness. So that's there, and the total grip and the material is really excellent, classic looking phone. So the first thing what I noticed on this phone is the design, the material choices is really neat. It's really classy. There's no whole lot of crazy things going on over here. The design, the back material is a little bit sort of unique from other manufacturers. That's because front and back there's a whole lot of glass layer that's to prove IP certifications, water resistant and dust proof. And otherwise, the phone is a bit slippery on hands. It sometimes grips well, so I got a case for it, and sometimes it's really grippy and sometimes it's really not grippy, so it slips out of my hand. But other than that, the design is personally what I love. I love classiness and classy. So design is pretty neat, clean looking design. Sony personally maintains this good looking design thanks to the good looking design by Sony. Either way, this is a good looking phone actually. In design department, it's really classy, good looking, neat phone. Along with the Z2, I got a Sony Z2 case. That's mainly because of its glass behind it feels really slippery sometimes, so the case helps me to get those. So the case is basically it, a Sony branded one, and it's like a fake leather, not actually leather, it's sort of different material. So you get a phone over here and the plastic corners, which helps the rubberized plastic corners. If you better not drop this phone, if you drop, this can prevent it, so by getting through any scratches or any serious damages. So just like this, it's protected, and this feels like very thick, very huge. It feels very weight, so I don't like this cases, so just keeping it away. So it's okay without the case, feels really good, feels really high-end. The Sony user interface is really not bad, not too good, but you can swipe like what we do for Google Now on Google Play editions or pure Android, stock Android. You can play to Google Now, but in this case you can take it to Sony Camera app. So that's interesting. You can double tap. You can just hold on to open Sony Camera. Now Sony has set up an internal software called Stamina Mode or Power Management. So if you want one of these called Stamina Mode, it lets you to go throughout the day or more throughout the day, which is really useful to kill those unwanted and back applications running through your phone, which would be really great. On the Stamina Mode, getting through our battery life is really good. So I installed an app called Google Play Launcher, which is basically, it looks like a Google Play edition phone, and it's better than the Sony themed launchers. And in these two layouts, in the home screen, in the menu screen, it looks just like a Google Play edition or pure Android. But when you swipe over to the notifications, you can see those Sony themed app. That's really bad, not bad actually, you can't help it. installing those launchers, but it's really okay. The Sony launchers are far more better than those TouchWiz. So at the end of the day though, I watched some 2 to 3 videos. The video clarity, the video brightness, the phone display gets automatically brightness to the high, especially for those videos when you turn on to play them. And the speaker, what is the major con going on over here? The speaker is not as that loud as I expected. That's mainly because of those IP certifications, which means speaker should be a really worse. The water shouldn't go there, the dust shouldn't go there. That means it is really worse. Other than that, the speakers are major, not major actually, the minor con. If you feel the major, if you're a great entertainment consumer like movie, or if you watch great movies with your families, with your friends, then the speaker should be really high-end. So that's what I feel is the speaker is minor, because I don't see more videos or more movies on the phones. But other than that, the picture quality what it took a really good 4K video. That was really excellent. The vivid, thanks to the triluminous display, which was really excellent. Thanks to the triluminous display for Sony getting this high-end displays on sort of small piece of this hardware. It's got the 3 gigs of RAM. So gaming, whether it's low end or high end, which is really good. There's no app in Play Store which cannot handle. It can handle all kinds of games or apps. So it's high end phone, 2.3 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, 3000 plus milliamp hour battery. Thanks to that, and Sony gets some software, like it gets some software things. Power management or stamina mode, which is really useful at the end of the day, gets you throughout the day, or you're gonna go with a long traveling or somewhere in a road trip. So don't take your charger, which is really good. And here's the notification panel, notification lights up, comes over here. If you keep your phone in the front pocket, so you can just glance up whether you got any notification, or you keep in your jeans right here, you can just check out whether you got any notifications. The notification comes out over here with orange good looking colors, so that's very useful. And at the day, what I feel the Sony lay on this, the Sony launcher is really troubling me. I don't like skin phones, but Sony is mainly focused on those multimedia services like watching a great movie, for the songs, Walkman app pre-install in this, and camera, it has got a 20.1 megapixel camera and a good looking selfies. It can take a very good looking selfies, and thanks for that red camera, front facing camera actually. And the red camera is excellent with the top layer on the glass. It's really good. 4K video. The picture quality what I took was really excellent. As you sharp a bit more, as you zoom a bit more, there will be loss of little bit of color, or sort of the image looks a little bit steady, what I feel if you zoom a little bit. At the end of the day, this is the high-end phone with a high-end price tag. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you very soon in my next video. The subscribe button below. Thanks for watching. This has been Pounji Shade. Like, share, subscribe, and much more videos to come just like this. And either way, this has been done. Z2 review has been done, and thanks for watching, and I hope to see you very soon in my next video.